And we're back. And it seems like we've lost the die roll. We rolled a 1, he rolled a 4. Wonderful. Um, this is a hand. Yeah, I know. I was away for a second. Dang it. Jeez. Stupid system. Yeah. So this is a hand. We got Brainstorm, which we're not gonna play for a while, probably until we need it. Spreading Seas is only gonna be so good against him because he's playing Islands. So yeah, we'll figure it out. Although it does give us a little bit of extra, it does give us a card draw, which is fine, I suppose. Okay, so he just finished a turn 1 Ponder. That's the City of Brass. Okay. And into Wall of Blossoms. We'll always yield to the City of Brass turn, I guess. Sure. Although, when I think about it, City of Brass is good because, taps for stuff other than color, for other colors, so we'll just Spreading Seas that. There you go. Makes certain you enjoy your City of Brass that cast your Wall of Blossoms and become an island. So yeah, well that seemed good for us because he didn't cast anything that turn. Mountain. Well, I think I'll just kind of leave this out there just for him to be aware of what that can happen. I don't need it, but we'll just kind of leave it out there. Let him know, And he's gonna sit there for a bit, doing nothing. And he's going to clean up. What's he discarding? What you discarding, Dynamoth 25? What you discarding? Decisions. What you doing? Oh God, Sundering Titan, really? Well, yeah. I have a feeling here that he's going to be trying to do something stupid with the Sundering Titan at some point. And it's going to suck for us because we're not going to have triple blue for our Cryptic Command. And I have a feeling we're going to lose like all of our lands because he's going to do something with it. No? Well, that's good for us. Because now at the very least I'll have a Lotus Bloom able to cast my Cryptic Command. Not necessarily what I'm hoping to use it for, but you never know. Better safe than sorry. Do I just want to... Yeah, I'm gonna cast Gilded Lotus here. So that way I can have Cryptic Command still up for him trying to do silly stuff. And yeah, such. He's really bricking hard on the lands. Seems like this was a very good play for us because he had things like Explore and stuff, and of course there's just still that just always lingering out there. And there's a Garruk as well. Wow. Okay. Well, I think we'll get our Future Sight on. Future Sight. Oh, hey, there's a land. I can't play it right now because I already played a land, which makes me feel bad because I should have waited if I was going to play it before. Whatever. That's you get what I'm saying. Yeah. Yeah, you get what I'm saying. And he's now in a position to try to do stuff. That's fine. He can work his way out of his mana problems. I'm not too worried. I think he seems less like a reanimator and more like this was his control deck finisher. But we'll see what happens. Yeah, we'll just put this Lava Claw Reaches in play. Oh, Time Spiral. How nice. Hmm. We will see if we can combo here sometime soon. I don't really know how I want to go about doing this because everything I'm going to cast, I'm going to want to make certain that if I demonic tutor for something, I want to make certain something I'm not just going to need to shuffle away with the time spiral here. So I really don't know what I need per se. I think at the end of his turn, I'm going to brainstorm, and we will just kind of see how we can set things up at that point. Now, he could have all sorts of little counter spell effects and stuff like that. I really don't know. Probably can start throwing on some Oblivion Stone counters onto my stuff, though. Make certain that I kind of keep myself in a good shape here, just in case I need to hit the board with stuff. Yeah, no, that's just not gonna happen. Counter draw. Blue, blue, blue. No. Just no. Not gonna happen. Let's put a fake counter on something. Fake countered. Brainstorm. Putting cards back. We'll put back Time Spiral, which you already know about, and Volcanic Island. Although I should have done them in the opposite order. Things you realize as an after effect are kind of like, oh, yeah, that should have been done like that. Oh well. I'm not too worried right this moment because our opponent is really far behind and we're in a pretty good shape. So yeah, I think right now we're basically just going to kind of sit here and wait a little while longer. Once we have the time spiral in hand, I can use like Demonic Tutor to find something that'll help me work towards comboing in some way. We'll figure it out. I don't really know. Because I mean, he could have counter magic. He had to tap out basically, or almost tap out for the when he tried for the Jace. So who knows? We'll see what happens. Right now, we're kind of looking at him like a Grixis control that's going to time spiral here in just a sec. So who knows? All right, what's he going to do? Yeah, he's kind of like, do I look like, and do I need to hold up counter magic or not? Or Court Hussar, sure. Okay, so now he's going to keep doing stuff apparently. If he taps out here, we're definitely going to go for a combo. We're going to try to combo on our turn then because he's tapped out. I mean, he could have like Force of Will, but at that point, we'll start with Demonic Tutor because, well, I don't know. Maybe. Play Ancient Tomb. Play the Tutor. Oh, great. My library is so tall here. What do I want from the Tutor? We're gonna want a way to get extra. Well, no. I want a way to keep playing more spells. This is actually probably what I want. Strangely enough. Just because it'll make everything else so much cheaper. Okay. So we're gonna play this little Nightscape Familiar here. Boom. Little guy. Do stuff. Cast Faithless Looting. Draw that and that. Ditching. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm gonna ditch the mountain and the empty the warrens. We gotta make certain that we leave up enough for Time Spiral. So I have to leave up at least one land. So I can go ahead and do this. Oh, okay. Well, there you go. I should bet that actually makes me kind of go. It's a good thing that only worked out like that, because otherwise that could have actually worked out pretty badly if I well, no, because if I discard Time Spiral, I would just Yogged Willed it back. Yeah. Yeah. Maybe. I probably wouldn't have had the mana actually for Yogged Willing it back. Interesting. Or, yes I would, because, no I wouldn't. Yeah, no. Anyways. Yes I would, because Time Spiral costs 5. Because of this. Anyways. Discussion aside, I swear I can speak. Time Spiral. Alright, I get to untap a bunch of lands. So, this, and this. Okay. Now then, we're at a storm count of 5. We need to get our storm count up there a little more. Seething Song costs 1 less. So Seething Song, Preordain, putting that on the bottom, that on the top, into Impulse, grabbing the tendrils, putting the rest away. We're at storm count 8, so storm count 9. It's 1, 2, 3, 4. Tendrils costs us a total of 4. We have black that, so that's a 4 for tendrils. And we have a lot of mana floating still. We're at a storm count 9. I'm with Faithless Looting just in case right now. There we go. Yogg's will help if our tendrils gets countered. But we won't have double black mana at that point. Anyways. Well, even if it gets countered though, now it's going to be on the stack for a literal bazillion here. Tendrils, yeah. Alright, each one's a separate thing, sorry. Same targets. Same targets, same targets. Lots and lots of the same target. I swear, I just want the same target. Alright. Pow. Pow, 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 pow. You are dead, sir. Okay, cool. And that is Storm. Yay, Storm! It feels so rewarding to play Storm. Because you have to work real hard to get it to work, but once you get it to work, you just feel really rewarded by it. Red Elemental Blast comes in. Seems like a good card against our current opponent, who is playing blue-green. White. Blue-green. Band. But mainly blue-green band. I don't know if we actually need Empty the Warrens against him, but I'll keep it in nonetheless. Oblivion Stone can still be pretty good. Let's see. Priest of Urabrask is still a free spell no matter how you slice it. I don't think we need the Talrand. I think we'll win with our Storm combos. So this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to remove Talrand for a Red Elemental Blast against our current opponent. Alright, let's see here. We will have to wait to see what our opponent does. Yay, Storm. What exactly is in that picture of my desire. What is this? Weird. I can't even. I don't know. I have no clue what was in that picture. So yeah, this hand's actually not bad. We can go either turn 1 Crumbler into crop. Well, we have 3 tapped lands, so that's something to consider real carefully. But I don't think we mulligan this. Because we have a way to produce blue. This can fetch us our blue-red land. So we'll have 2 blues there. And that's something to be very aware of. And to probably work on getting rid of pretty quickly if we can. I might need a Demonic Tutor just to get like Oblivion Stone to blow that thing up. That's kind of sad and scary. Or he can pop it to draw a card. Cool! So that's fine by me, because our Yogg's Will just came back online. Sec this right now. Find... Do I want Volcanic Island or Badlands? I'm going to go with Volcanic Island, because Badlands is searchable with our other fetch land. And then I'm going to play this and the 1 Power Stone. So now we're at 5 mana. And he's going to just straight up nature claim it. Well, fine. Be that way. We're down back to 3 mana because, well, whatever. I mean, it could have been a Gilded Lotus. I feel fine with him nature's claiming a Worn Power Stone, really. Especially since we just drew the Gilded Lotus, which is kind of funny since I was talking about it. We'll throw this guy out. I mean, right now he's actually killable, but I think it's fine. It doesn't really matter. It's more the fact that, like, Priest of Arabesque actually generates a mana when he enters the battlefield now. This costs 1, this costs 1. So it's all sorts of neat little things like that. Like next turn I can actually, even if I don't draw land, go Priest of Arabesque into Gilded Lotus because I'll have the extra mana floating now. So, things to consider. So yeah. So he is definitely like firmly in demand, but I don't know what all the white's for. Maybe he has like Revelation in his deck or something like that. I don't know. We'll see. Yeah, that's a Vengevine. That's interesting. Sure, I'll take it. Rather have my Nightscape Familiar. Okay, so we have the land here, so I can just actually straight go into Gilded Lotus now. Gilded Lotus. Could Demonic Tutor this turn in order to set me up better for next turn? I think I'm going to do that. I'm going to go black, and Demonic Tutor. So, Dem Tutors. Do I want the Time Spiral right now? Or maybe like Cryptic Command, Future Sight. I have all sorts of options. I'm thinking that either Time Spiral, Yogg's Will, or something like Future Sight maybe. I'm gonna take the maybe I take like Spreading Seas to screw up one of his lands. Or Seething Song actually, because Seething Song just produces 1 billion mana now. I might actually take the Seething Song. It might not be the right call, but I have ways to draw cards already, so I'm not really too worried on the card draw aspect. And this has a chance, between this and this, I have a chance of finding like my Time Spiral, which could work out really well for me. Because, I mean, I still do need the Time Spiral, of course, to actually go off, but I think this is the way I want to go with it, so. Yeah, he's gonna smack me in the head again with the Avenge Rising. I don't really care. I'm still 15 life. I got plenty of time. And he is going to be doing something. How much is that for? It's like, what? Quarter calling for 4? Sure. What do you get with quarter calling for 4 that I actually care about? Well, that is something I actually care about. Okay, fine. Be that way. It basically just means all my spells cost regular again. Unfortunate. Oh well. We are going to Impulse. Maybe see if we can find... Well, that gets us a win con if we need it, but we also have Empty the Warrens, which makes me think that I'm actually just going to take... I haven't played a land this turn yet, so I'm actually going to take the Badlands, interestingly enough as that is. So we go Badlands. We'll just go Priest into Seething Song. Into Desperate Ravings, which discarded Brainstorm. We have Storm count of 4 right now. Can produce 1 billion blue mana, play this, but then I don't get to play like something like that. Or I could play this and hope that I hold on to my Empty the Warrens, which we'll see what happens. And we didn't hold on to our Empty the Warrens. That's fine. Preordain. Well, do Yogg's Will, but then I can't actually get anything off Yogg's Will. Okay, so we're not storming this turn then, clearly. I feel like I don't need that. I'll take that just because. And then we'll just not storm this turn, which is fine. Whatever. That's the thing. I think since we have enough ways to win with our storm stuff, I'm not like super worried about it. And I know that I will eventually find like something like Time Spiral and just be able to get there. So, and he can't. If he swings with that, I actually, I don't know if I block with that. Yeah, I probably don't block with that. I'm going to chump that there though, because I don't need that anymore. And that just bought me an extra turn, basically. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 mana. Oh, goodness gracious. Okay. So, you can go Verdant Catacombs. I can keep him up to block, I suppose. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to keep him up to block for our opponent's next turn. This into this. So that. Future Sight. And there's a mountain. Whatever. It'll be shuffled away. Yeah, we're going to leave him back up to block. And then next turn we'll do whatever we can to combo. I don't know what he's doing here. Fact or Fiction. Sure. You can have Tinkerland and stuff I don't care about. I mean, Ponder I kind of care about, but I mean, I don't even know what you'd be wanting to tinker into, so you took Tinker, or no, you didn't take Tinker. Okay, yeah. So yeah, I don't know what he's doing. We'll see. And this actually only finds the other swamp now, which is interesting, because it actually doesn't find this, because this is here. Yeah, about that. Anyway. Yeah, since I don't have like a turnabout or anything in my deck, I gotta be a little more careful with what I'm doing. Especially with that thing still alive there. Yeah. So he's gonna swing for 9. I will block and regen by sacking this to find a land. Put the swamp on the battlefield. Hiya. Regen. Boink. He's like Courser Crufix. I got a Corsair on top of my deck. So that's the top of his deck. This is the top of our deck. Start with Faithless Looting. Draw. Okay, we don't care about Red Elemental Blast right now, or this. Cryptic Command gets me an extra turn if I need to wait an extra turn. Which I might actually just opt to wait an extra turn. I think it's actually better for us just to opt to wait the extra turn and tap draw. So I think that's what we're actually going to do. We're just going to sit and tap draw on his turn. Yep. Alright, tap, draw. Bunch of blue. Tap draw. And I can Mystical Tutor to try to get somewhere. To get my my Time Spiral, which is going to be needed for. Oh goodness. Do I have any way to deal with that? Mystical Tutor. I don't actually have a way to deal with that. That's fine. We'll just put that on top there. Bad. Well, that's dead. Something like that. Whatever. So I'm losing 3 of my lands. I'm still gonna have 6 lands up. So, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, I'll have 6 lands still, so I can still get the full untap effect off of my Time Spiral. It's a nuisance, of course. I'll play the land off the top of the deck. So yeah, we'll just go with this then. Start off with a Time Spiral. So he just shuffled all this stuff into his deck, which is fine. Untap my lands. Okay, so we have Tendrils again, which is going to be needed. I almost kind of want to like shove stuff off the side there so I know I can Tendrils here in a little bit. I think I'm going to Steam Augury here, knowing that this is my side mana for my Tendrils. There, Cryptic Command. Gives me an extra turn if I need it. So, do you want to give me Cryptic Command or everything? If he gives me Cryptic Command, I'll actually probably just wait back an extra turn again. I don't really care at that point. And he gave me everything else. Okay. So he's like, no, I'm not giving you an extra turn with Cryptic Command. I'm like, okay, fine, whatever. Well, what I can do is actually leave Tendrils for next turn and just get myself a billion blockers for this turn. So yeah, that's what we'll do. We'll get a billion blockers right now. Boom. Storm count 3. Blockers! 4 days! There. Blockers 4 days. For literal days. And we will keep ourselves alive a little while longer. We'll clean up some of these lamps. He's like, dang it, I heard him on the ropes. Okay. We're still alive. We still have a solid chance here. We just gotta kind of keep this game going as we can. The seething song will help a bit because it'll just generate us some extra mana. We are low on time though. That is one thing I just realized. I am down to 5 minutes. I gotta move quicker. I probably won't try to win next turn, but I'll try to set it up so I can win the turn after. Because that way I can like mystical tutors during my upkeep of the next turn, depending on what's on top. We'll see what's on top of my deck, of course, but yeah, I gotta pay attention and be careful with what I'm doing so that way I can maximize the effect of all my stuff. What is he doing? He's like, that is an army of 1/1s. Smash your army of 1/1s with my stuff. I'm like, okay. Smashed. There goes half my 1/1s. Now if I want, I could actually take the 1 damage from the Wood Elves, because the 1 damage shouldn't mean the difference in the long run right now. And it does mean I block another creature next turn if need be. So I might take the 1 damage from that thing. Because I mean, I have this, which will be the way that we are going to win, of course, obviously. The question is, how do we actually make it so we can win that way? It's going to be interesting. That is a Garruk. Yup. That be a Garruk. Don't know what he's trying to do, but he has a Garruk. Problem we have right now is this is making things extremely inefficient for us. Almost makes me want to like triple block it next turn and see if I can still find a way to like live through the rest of the damage. But I don't know. We'll see what happens here. And he's tinkering. Is he gonna like tinker away his Sundering Titan so that way I lose lands again, or? Yeah, he's doing that. Alright. Interesting, because now he goes target. So he gets rid of 2 of my lands and a few of his lands. Well, what does he even get with Tinker at this point? That is the question. And what could he get with Tinker? Blightsteel or something crazy like that? Pithing Needle. Ew. He's gonna cut off like all my mana. What a bugger. Oh. Or not. Well, I don't care about that. I just won't use the damn thing. Whatever. I don't need the Oblivion Stone. So our goal next turn, if we can, if he attacks into us, we're just going to go wave goblins on the Lodestone Golem here to try to see if we can find a way to win on the following turn. He's like, I'm going to untap to have a billion mana still. And I'm like, okay, you can have a billion mana still. Not like I can really do anything about that. Yeah, you got a baby Jace. I don't really care that you do it. Sure. And you drew an extra card. Which was an island. Okay. So we have Impulse again. Um... Kind of thinking I'm just going to level this up, sit back for a turn, and see what he does. And then on my next upkeep, I can, like, do all sorts of stuff. Hopefully, he'll swing with everything. I'll go block, block, take one less than lethal damage, and get in there because now I'll be able to keep everything alive. I mean, I have to get 12 on the stack right now. Spells. Well, 12 copies of Tendrils, which requires some serious... Oh, shit. 1 second here. Give me just a moment. Let's see. Blue. Can I actually do that? I produce 4. Yeah, that's what we're gonna do. Okay. I have to survive this turn here. So, Mystical Tutor? Where's our Cryptic Command? Did we already use our Cryptic Command? No? Oh, god damn. 1 moment here. Do we have any outs in our deck here to that effect? Huh. Since we already used the Cryptic Command, we have no way to shuffle everything back in. I'm pretty certain we're just kind of fucked here. Apologize the language, but yeah. Right, Garrick actually has an ability that's relevant here. Huh. Yep, he's got the game there, which means that we have a very, very, very low time left for our match. That was not a good card to have there. And that card is just not very good for us. We're going to bring that in. And this since he's going to be trying to kill us, I mean, we're probably going to lose to the chess clock. It's a very unfortunate thing I just realized. Wow. Dang. That was very unfortunate. We're going to have to move really quick to combo out here. If we're going to advance to the next round. So we got to move quick. Because I have 3 minutes left on my clock. This hand is actually just fine. Because I got this and this, which will help out a lot. And this will find us a very particular land, which I shouldn't be rushing. I still have 3.5 minutes. But I'm wanting to get things going here as quickly as possible. He's just going to fetch that, find something, and play like a Mana Dork or something. Absence Pilgrim, because he saw it on top of his deck last time. Okay, that makes sense. We have to play a tapped land to get the tapped land out of the way. Next turn we can start doing, we can get this Power Stone online. If he does not automatically have the one card, the Nature's Claim, we will be in much better shape. Otherwise, he'll Nature's Claim it, and I will just be, well, that'll be unfortunate. Okay. So we're already going to be up at 6 mana here, which will allow us to do something. Once we get Future Sight online, that'll put us in a better shape. I want to have 6 lands before I go for the Time Spiral, so for now we're just going to stick this little thing out here and make him fear it. Because he fears that card. Clearly referenced by the Piddling Needle last game. Next turn I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I can do Future Sight and Demonic Tutor, which will work out good for us, I feel. And that's a Baneslayer Angel. He's going to just try to go for the straight up win here real quick. We're going to go with Future Sight. Boom. And then the Tutor to fetch Time Spiral. And there's a cryptic command saying on top of our deck, which could be useful. We'll see. With the time spiral available, we will be in a better position next turn. And we will, ideally, can find my little, the black guy that'll make everything cost cheaper. But we'll see what happens here. I'll play that from the top of the deck, which means I can brainstorm 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, sorry, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, I can brainstorm now. Then I can time spiral. Putting cards back. What cards do I put back? It doesn't really matter because I'm about to time spiral. Time spiral. Untap, 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 and untap. Okay, we've time spiraled. Now, we're going to have to go with Priest of Urbrask to just generate a little extra mana. And our opponent is waiting. And he's nature claiming that. Okay, sure. Whatever. I have the choice here of brainstorming or impulsing. Impulse is going to dig us deeper, so I'm going to go with an impulse. Grabbing... Oh, goodness. I kind of want to grab Seething Song, but the problem with grabbing Seething Song is then we're not going to have enough black mana to pull off that effect. But I think it's what I have to run with. So we'll go Seething Song. Try to keep getting the storm count up there. Worst case, I can always just pop this, I guess, right now. Keep myself alive. We have 1 minute left on the clock. I gotta make a quicker decision. Shit. I'm gonna do that because I can't combo out this turn. So we just gotta blow everything up and pass. And brainstorm at the end of turn. Because I didn't have a way to actually win there, so... see what he goes to do here. What else? Sure, whatever. As long as he doesn't play a Lodestone Golem right this second, I still have a chance. Avengevine. Okay, sure. Again, don't really care. Blue, Brainstorm. Put this back and this back. Draw. Play this. Play this little bugger. Crack this. Find a swamp. I'm at 25 seconds. Try to click through my turn, F6 my way through his turn, and then see if we can combo out in 20 seconds on our next turn. And it can't be a combo out with this either. It has to be a tendrils, and I have to like get all the triggers on the stack. We are probably going to time out here because it's going to take me a little bit to get through everything. Remove my auto yields for a brief second. Move blocks. Block there. Regen shield. And put it back on the auto yield. It took 6 seconds. Dear God. Yeah, I'm probably just gonna lose. Yeah, I'm pretty certain we'll lose here. Yeah, I'm gonna concede. Alright. So we lost. Likely due to timeout there. I have a feeling I could have kept it going if I hadn't been running slow at some point there, which actually makes the first 3 minutes that I missed of the game very relevant, unfortunately. Our deck was running really well. Game 2, we took so long because we just couldn't quite finish the combo, especially with that lodestone golem there. That thing was just clogging down what we had to do. I will post this video up there. Overall, I felt like we had a chance, but then we just ran out of time too quickly. So, thanks for watching, everyone. Hope you have a great day and enjoy what's left of your weekend. And I might post another video today if I can convince my friend to play Mage Knight with me. I think I finally figured out how to make certain that thing is going to be full screen, so I can actually post a good video of it. As per usual, feel free to like, subscribe, comment, do whatever. Let me know what you thought. Of course, I always welcome constructive criticism more than non-constructive criticism. So, just if you're gonna offer advice, feel free. I don't care, but I will try to listen to it carefully, as long as it's put in a way that makes it worth listening to. So yeah, thank you everyone, and have a great weekend.